Blackouts, sirens and drills across 244 districts. India isn't just preparing, it is now sending a message. In the aftermath of the Pahalgam massacre, the government has activated the civil defense protocols, not in panic but on purpose and in purpose. While Pakistan shelters terrorists like Lashkar-e-Taiba, peddles false narratives at the UN, India is preparing its people. On the ground, in the classrooms and in cities. Mock drills in Delhi, blackouts in Punjab, evacuation plans in place in Srinagar. The world may be watching, but India is ready. Ready to protect, ready to respond, and ready to call out the enemy by name and act if necessary. Now, what is set to happen tomorrow? What is the exercise aiming to achieve? What are the citizens expected to do? And what is it that the government is hoping to learn after this entire exercise? Let's get in Dr. PK Mishra, former ADG BSF, joining me to talk more about what can we expect from tomorrow. Dr. Mishra, explain to us and our viewers the significance of these drills that will take place tomorrow.
Yes, I can well tell you that this mock drill is coming back after 54 years. I have heard it in 1971. In fact, when I was there at Jessore as a Mukti Bahini, I was a fighter for our country. And now I'm going to face it tomorrow itself. Nice of it that the government has decided to inform the civilians how to protect our civilians. In what way we can protect, not only in the border areas where Pakistan may hit, but where the air raid can happen inside the country. We have to give the knowledge to our civilians how to react, how to save themselves, how to save the juniors, how to save the ladies, how to save the students. And this is how the mock drill practice was it was going on in Srinagar border areas for last several days. But now it has been decided for in 244 districts tomorrow, the mock drill will be there by about 1600 hours, because the air siren will be blown only when the air raid will be there. And we do not know the target. We do not know where the air raid will be there. But we have to prepare ourselves.
Absolutely.
For that, our NCC, our SDRF, our NDRF, our NSS, our village volunteer force.
Everybody needs to be ready, prepared.
It will be everybody. They are there to teach our students and our civilians how to protect yourself.
Dr. Mishra, I want to understand from you, and I'm sure this is something that the viewers would also be wanting to know, that do you think this will be like a series of steps that will take place? Because there's a generation, you mentioned yourself, after half a century this is happening, there's a generation of people who do not know what will happen tomorrow, and will there be series of steps that will happen later on as well? Is it a one-off drill, or do you think it could be multiple rounds? There could be other aspects that may come up later.
Definitely. As the country will face it, country will see it after 54 years. There may be some people who might not have seen it in 1971. They will be facing it afresh. Though, of course, in Kargil, it was there. It was a skirmishes only in Kashmir, but not all over India. Here what happens, if there will be a war, even if there is a war, the effect will be all over India. So our people, they must be wise enough how to protect themselves, how to save themselves from the air raids. So that is how it has to be taught. It can be only taught if the drills are being prepared, if that is told to them, if the drills can be shown to them also, and if they can practice. There are different ways. If you are there on the field, if you are there in a school, if you are there in a corporate, if you are there in a university, if you are there in an office, how will you prepare yourself, where to go and how to go? How much time you will take to protect yourself and which
That's
place
the important part. That's the important part.
How SDRF, NDRF and NSS, how they will evacuate.
Yeah, how will these agencies come together and work together? That's a very important aspect you mentioned, Dr. Mishra. Thank you so much for giving that insight. We're going to come back and revisit this story tomorrow again, simply because this is important. As I said, this is preparation to ensure that the citizens of this country are prepared, not in panic, but in preparation. And that's the reason why it's important to bring out that distinction very clearly. And As India prepares for the mock drills that will take place tomorrow.